Welcome back. On this video I'm gonna show you the weapon that is not too expensive. It's a Lorcin 25 and also are available on a 380 semi-auto. This is a Lorcin 25 pistol. If you don't have a lot of money to invest on firearms, I'm gonna recommend a couple tips how to treat your Lorcin handgun. Since this is a commercial handgun, it's made in United States, but it's reliable. But you have to treat the weapon not to abuse. Since the parts are very commercial, it can break easily if you let it fall to the ground, or you don't do the proper mechanics: loading, unloading, shooting, cleaning, oiling, and keep it up to date your firearm. Okay, the proper way to operate the handgun so it lasts longer and to do the job for home protection. A 25 or 380 is recommended. On this Lorcin, we have, like any other handguns, front sight, rear sight, grips, trigger, barrel, and a slide. Okay, on this handgun, it's a different way to remove the magazine to load. On the conventional handgun, you have a push button on the side, but this one is different. When you on this little part here, you have to pull this to the left. Then with your right, you remove the magazine like this slowly. Then you have this gun. We apply the safety rules. First, make sure it's unloaded. Remove the magazine. Run the slide back on the separated part, and you can see physically and visually that is unloaded. Then the handgun is safe for operation. Okay, the next step to get your gun ready to rock and roll, to load, you get your magazine and you get your ammunition. I'm gonna highly recommend that anytime getting your firearm ready to shoot, go by the correct ammunition type. Like on this case, this is a 25 automatic. Go to the store and get your right ammunition. I hear some people that they say, well, that's a 9mm, let's try 380 size at the same diameter. No, don't do that. I highly recommend that every weapon is designated for the ammunition recommended for that type. So, well, now getting your gun ready to rock and roll. Every magazine has, like on the other video that I showed, it has an angle almost on the middle where you place your cartridge, pull it down, and on the same spot continuously until you have the desired or factory recommended capacity on your magazine. Since it's already loaded, you just couple hits so the cartridges align in proper way, and insert the magazine on the handgun. On a 30 to 45 degree angle, you insert and straight the magazine and go putting it slowly until you hear a click. You see, when you hear the click, then the magazine is already. Don't force it. Don't do like in the movies that you have to push it. No, especially on this kind of handguns. This is very delicate. The parts break very easily. That's why it's people that overstress the parts, they break very easily. So treat these guns like the way I'm showing here on this video, So you have a firearm forever if you do the correct way. Now the gun is already loaded, but you need to put one in the chamber to be ready to fire. Okay, before putting your one in the chamber, remember that this has a safety feature on the left side here, that once you put one in the chamber, just leave and hit a click, and you can see that it automatically locks the trigger. Okay, well, right now we don't have one in the chamber, so just release and unsave. Then now, once you already have the magazine full, you have to get your fingers on the serrated section and pull all the way back and let them go. Now we have one in the chamber. The gun is ready to shoot, so just put the save and you're gonna decide if you're gonna use it or not. I'm not gonna pull the trigger because it's already loaded, it will fire. Now, safety rules, all the ways know how to treat unload your weapon. Number two, don't point the muzzle of the firearm to anybody or yourself. And number three, your finger does not belong on the trigger unless you're ready to fire. You have to apply those anytime you're gonna handle a firearm. You have to apply those rules, safety rules for life. Okay, now to unload, we do the same way to remove the magazine. We're gonna place the finger on the that part there, pull it to the left, and with the other finger pull it out and remove the magazine. Okay, now we have one in the chamber. Remember, you have to remove that one so the gun will be unloaded. What you're gonna do is just get the safety off, move all the way down, and automatically you're gonna have the one that was in the chamber. Now visually we can see physically and visually that is empty. Okay, I have been doing some shooting with these kind of guns for some time, and it's reliable. But like the way I say, science is this weapon commercial. The parts are very delicate, very especially the firing pin. It breaks very easily if you don't treat the handgun in the correct manner. Also, after you shoot, you do some shooting practice. I recommend that do a complete cleaning of your hand of your firearm. On another videos, I'm gonna show how to disassemble and clean your Lorcin 25 or 380. So almost have the same features. Also, if you not gonna shoot your handgun and you're gonna have around the house, I recommend that you do the cleaning and oiling every 6 months at least. Why? Because especially we live if you live in a city or a part that has a lot of humidity, I highly recommend that do the cleaning every 6 months, complete cleaning. Well, the purpose of this channel is to educate the public about the firearms to prevent accidents and unnecessary accidental discharge of the firearm. So, always remember, anytime you wanna have handle a firearm, always exists the possibility of injuring innocent people. So please, safety, training is all the way necessary if you own a firearm. Okay? See you in the next video.